Ciro Oro passed away on January 1, 2026, at just 25 years old in Galicia, Spain. Born in Ferrol, A Coruña, in 2001, Ciro was part of Spain's new generation of actors, appearing in The Messiah, The Rite of Spring, and Jano. At 25, he was just beginning to show the world what he could do. His death on New Year's Day, when the world celebrates new beginnings, is unbearably tragic. Ciro represents potential unfulfilled, talent lost before it could fully bloom. Sverre Anker Aasdal passed away on January 3, 2026, at the age of 81 in Oslo, Norway. Born in Flekkefjord in 1944, Sverre was Norway's theatrical titan, dominating stages for nearly 5 decades. He debuted in 1965 at Den Nationale Scene in Bergen and joined Norway's National Theatre in 1970, remaining there until retirement in 2014. His roles in Bloodsbond, Mio in the Land of Far Away, and the original Norwegian Insomnia showcased his authoritative presence and distinctive voice. Bela Tarr passed away on January 6, 2026, at the age of 70 in Budapest, Hungary, after a long and serious illness. The Hungarian filmmaker was more than a director. He was a philosopher who spoke through cinema. His films weren't watched, they were experienced. Shaitan Tango, running 7 hours and 39 minutes, became a masterpiece of slow cinema, each frame a meditation on despair, beauty, and human endurance. Born in Pest in 1955, Bela started with documentary-style social realism before evolving into the stark black-and-white existentialism that made him legendary. Werckmeister Harmonies and The Turin Horse followed, each film stripping cinema to its essence: long takes, minimal dialogue, maximum emotional weight. John Cunningham passed away on January 6, 2026, at the age of 93 in Rye, New York. Born in New Paltz, New York in 1932, John represented Broadway's golden age, performing in classics like Company and The King and I, while also appearing in films including Starship Troopers, In and Out, and Mystic Pizza. Married to Carolyn Duke Cotton, John understood that a theater career wasn't glamorous. It was showing up 8 times a week, hitting your marks, delivering lines that become second nature. At 93, John had witnessed American theater transform from golden age musicals to experimental off-Broadway, from studio system films to streaming dominance. Renee Nicole Good passed away on January 8, 2026, at the age of 37 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Born in Colorado Springs, Colorado in 1988, Renee's life was cut devastatingly short at just 37. Details about her career remain scarce, but her passing at such a young age reminds us that death doesn't wait for appropriate timing or sufficient life experience. At 37, Renee should have had decades ahead: career milestones, personal achievements, relationships deepening over time. Instead, Minneapolis became the final stop on a journey that ended far too soon. Every death at 37 is a tragedy of unfulfilled potential, a life interrupted mid-sentence. Eva Schloss passed away on January 3, 2026, at the age of 96 in London, England. Born in Vienna in 1929, Eva survived the Holocaust and became Anne Frank's stepsister when her mother married Otto Frank after the war. Eva's own story was one of survival, resilience, and the determination to ensure history would never forget. She spent decades sharing her testimony, appearing in documentaries like And Then They Came for Me and No Asylum, the untold chapter of Anne Frank's story. Eva understood that bearing witness wasn't just remembering, it was preventing. Guy Moon passed away on January 8, 2026, at the age of 63, following a tragic traffic collision in Los Angeles. The Emmy-nominated composer didn't just write theme songs, he wrote childhoods. From The Fairly Odd Parents to Danny Phantom, his music became the soundtrack to millions of Saturday mornings and after-school afternoons. A jazz musician at heart, Guy brought sophistication and playfulness to animation, proving that cartoons could have real musical depth. Yeson Jimenez passed away on January 10, 2026, at the age of 34, when a private plane crashed shortly after takeoff near Paipa, Boyacá, Colombia. The Colombian music star was en route to a scheduled performance when tragedy struck, claiming all 6 people aboard. Yeson blended Mexican ranchera with Colombian influences, creating a sound that was uniquely his own and resonated across borders. At just 34, he was in his prime, with sold-out shows and fans who sang every word. Thomas Kent T.K. Carter passed away on January 9, 2026, at the age of 69. Found peacefully in his Duarte, California home, TK left behind a legacy that spanned 6 decades of entertainment. He was the roller skating chef Knowles in John Carpenter's The Thing, the beloved Mike Fulton in Punky Brewster, and a familiar face in countless homes across America. Starting as a stand-up comedian at just 12 years old, TK understood timing, understood laughter, understood how to make people feel seen. He turned supporting roles into unforgettable moments, proving that no part is too small when filled with genuine talent. Bob Weir passed away on January 10, 2026, at the age of 78. The founding member of the Grateful Dead, Weir was more than a guitarist. He was a cultural architect who built bridges between generations through music. For 60 years, he traveled endless roads, bringing communities together under tie-dyed skies and unforgettable melodies. Diagnosed with cancer in July 2025, he still performed at Golden Gate Park in August, giving his final gift to fans who had followed him for decades. His rhythm guitar wasn't just accompaniment, it was the heartbeat of American psychedelic rock. Valeria Fedeli passed away on January 10, 2026, at the age of 76. The Italian politician served as Minister of Education from 2016 to 2018 and as Senator from 2013 to 2022, dedicating her life to public service and educational reform. Politicians who focus on education rarely grab headlines, but they shape nations more than those who do. Valeria understood that a country's future lies in its classrooms, and she worked to ensure Italian education could compete globally while honoring cultural heritage. At 76, she left behind a reformed educational system and the knowledge that her work would outlive her.